ESPN High School Kickoff, part of the ESPNU Summer of Next, presented by Geico. Tonight, the high school season opens up here in Fort Lauderdale at the home of the defending Class 7A state champs, the Raiders of St. Thomas Aquinas. They'll meet the three-time defending Class 4A champs from Miami's Booker T. Washington. The Tornadoes have won 41 straight going back to 2012.
And Eric Walker, the quarterback, hands off. And no running room as Nick Bosa makes an immediate statement on the first defensive play for St. Thomas Aquinas.
10 games this weekend featuring 33 seniors in the ESPN 300. Ninth play of the drive, and it's intercepted. Eric Walker picked off by Frank Coppett, the strong safety for St. Thomas Aquinas, a future SEC defensive back who has committed to Vandy.
Thomas earn it on 3rd and long.
Allen fires to the outside. He keeps going to Grimes, and this time Grimes comes up with a catch, a first down into Booker T territory, and a penalty flag. As Marlon Piccolo trying to tackle him with the face mask.
Let's flash back to the early 80s. My partner John Congemi playing for the Raiders. Look at that arm. Strike to the end zone.
Is that color, or is that black and white? That one was to Ben Felicio, whose son is the backup quarterback here at Aquinas. Here's Gene Lawson in the back of the end zone. Man, I was eating pretty good that night.
Yeah, all right. Memory like a steel trap, too.
Yeah, I had Ray Palhagi as a receiver, John Battaglia, who, if I didn't mention his name, I might not be able to get out of the booth, and Kurt Hudson, another receiver on that team.
Irvin right off his flank. It's Devontae Henry Cole straight ahead for the touchdown. 3-yard touchdown run for Henry Cole, who's headed to Utah, and St. Thomas Aquinas is on the board first here tonight. Taking over at his alma mater, where he was a part of the 92 state title team, says this is his dream job. Replacing Rocco Casulo, won a couple of state titles in 4 years. Before Casulo, it was George Smith who ran the program for many years and won 6 state titles. He was your coach, of course, still the athletic director here tonight. There's George Smith.
Yeah, he's a lot nicer than I remember him. When I saw him the last couple of times, 34 seasons, 6 state titles, and a lot of guys like myself, there's a long line of student athletes that went through this program, that went on to college, some played professionally, that owe him a lot of gratitude because he was a father figure, not to one of us, but all of us.
Raiders, and Moody, the middle linebacker, a big part of it. Now they have got Walker in trouble again, and he's dropped by Drew White, the weak side linebacker this time. So we're going to make life miserable for Walker and Richardson. Walker so far having a tough time. Under 30 seconds to go in the quarter, and it's picked off. Second time that Walker has been intercepted here in the quarter. It's Asante Samuel Jr., the son of the former Pro Bowl defensive back. Henry Cole in the backfield. He'll be in blocking duties on this one. Throw to the end zone, and there is Sam Bruce finally. And a big play of 20 yards and a touchdown. All Aquinas here as the quarter is coming to a exciting end here for the Raiders.
Ninth play of the drive, 3rd down and 9. Richardson wants to take it himself. There he goes, first down. He has got some electric legs right now. He is ready. So now on 4th and 7, Booker T going for it. The throw complete to the 10-yard line. Raymond Flanders.
By Raymond Flanders.
He's going to be a focal point this year. 2nd down and goal, and another interception. The 3rd interception for this defense tonight. This time, Alvin Davis, the senior free safety, out of the Wildcat. Big run. Now close to the 35-yard line. And joining us up in the booth, the Hall of Famer, Michael Irvin. But you're just dad here tonight.
Yes, just dad. And what a great moment out here. You know, John will tell you, you know, playing here and getting a chance to watch your son go out on this field and play, it really is just a blessing moment.
The play is wiped out as well. So now it's 2nd down and 43 as Allen will dump it off short, gets it in the hands of Henry Cole behind a screen. Plenty of running room, and he gets a ton of yardage back to the 30-yard line of Booker T. Washington. 14th play of the drive. Allen over the middle. It's caught. Thiemann bounces off a tackle and scampers in for a touchdown. Unbelievable. Their backs against the wall. Two big plays, and they're in the end zone. A touchdown by Thiemann, who's committed to Illinois.
With that 41-game winning streak on the line here tonight, down by 21 points. Oh, Richardson hit hard by Colin Nace, the defensive tackle. His helmet popped off. It's a loss of 7 and 4th down. The senior with a huge play.
Get Booker T on the scoreboard. That's good. He had a 44-yard game winner in the scrimmage last Friday night. That one good from 39, and the first points for Booker T. Washington with 3:51 to go here in the third quarter. That is a position where they have a lot of depth. Now Richardson, and that one's picked off. It was deflected into the arms of Mark Williams. Mark Williams with the 4th interception for the Aquinas defense tonight.
Who's leaning to Indiana with a spectacular interception.
Now Jake Allen trying to make him pay. Has a man open. It's Sam Bruce. Puts on the brakes at the 5. Dives to the end zone and scores. Touchdown Aquinas. A 32-yard hookup with Allen, and Bruce doing the dirty work after the catch. With Corey Hammett in the backfield. 4th down and 6 after the penalty. Pressure coming in again, and it's R.J. Jean this time. The backup to Nick Bosa coming in and sacking Walker. That is a loss of 6. Thomas Aquinas, still the athletic director here, joins us up in the booth. And I noticed John got nervous.
I started stepping away a little bit.
Yes, I noticed that.
Gave Coach his room, that's right.
What was it like coaching this guy?
Well, I'll tell you what, John was a great competitor and truly a bundle of joy to coach. He was smart, and we had fun, and that was a big deal.
That's right.
I mean, he had fun, and we had some pretty good players back then, which I think he made a lot better.
Well, George, it's been a pleasure talking to you. Good seeing you again.
We all thank you, Coach.
Well, thanks, guys. I appreciate you being here. And Grimes just caught a pass.
Yes,
he did.
Trayvon Grimes with a
Coach.
touchdown. What a night it has been for this Raiders offense. Jake Allen throwing another touchdown strike. Trayvon Grimes, who's leaning toward Ohio State, scores on that one.
Walker will try his luck in the end zone. And another interception. It's been that kind of night for the quarterbacks of the Tornadoes. It's Asante Samuel Jr. with his 2nd interception. Victory formation here for the Raiders. So George Smith had hundreds of victories during his career as coach. Roger Harriet now has 1, and the 41-game winning streak comes to an end for Booker T. Washington. 35-3 the final. Coming up next, Sports Center. So long for Fort Lauderdale. We now send you to the studio.